This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. From Minute Maid Park in Houston. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. What should we keep an eye on here?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. The wind of the pitch. That's outside. And the World Series is underway. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
That misses, and that's ball 2. Packed house here at Minute Maid. That's to third. Bregman zips it across. One up, one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Man at first, and next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Pitch misses there, 1-0. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one missed. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the World Series. That one finds the corner, and now 3 balls and a strike. 2 outs. And he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Adolis Garcia will hit next. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. And the 1-0. And it finds its way through for a hit. Flying around third is Betts. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here in Houston, and pitching in this game, Shohei Ohtani. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Ohtani, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Foul ball there. And a 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Here comes a pitch. He goes down looking.
Oh, that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Outside corner, there's a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike.
1 ball.
1 and 2. Two down, nobody on. Just misses with that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Back to work, 3-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-2.
Alvarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing into Houston first. We played an inning from Minute Maid Park. Scoreless on the show. Top of the second, and up to the plate is Will Smith. So far the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Siggy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there. Know that this is a rare opportunity and just play your best.
As we kick off the World Series, it is hard not to think about Kirk Gibson's incredible walk-off homer against Dennis Eckersley in Game 1 back in 1988. An iconic moment in baseball history. Kicks and fires. In the dirt, and now it's 3-2.
A lot of great Game 1 moments, Boo. Alex Gordon's game-tying homer for the Royals in the bottom of the 9th in 2015 really sticks out for me. They went on to win that game in 14 innings.
Tosses to first, and they get the out on Smith.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Out towards left center. Myers makes the grab. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Joey Gallo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Gallo, a former Gold Glove winner, 32 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Next pitch inside, ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And another ball. No score here in the second. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 3-1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Righty to the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And here it comes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Minute Maid Park, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
1 out, bases empty. Just missed. Just missed.
3-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
You, mate.
That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And that one is lifted in the air. Low has it sized up. That's out number 2.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Jose Abreu up to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Junior Caminero. Cease back to work. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. On the run, sends it over to first. And the bunt doesn't work out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. At the belt and fires. Outside. And that's ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Here goes the runner. Pitch
3
is
balls,
low.
1 strike.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second. That one's in there. Now 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that one hammered. That's back there. That's long gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
This to third. Sends it to first. Mookie retired, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Way upstairs, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 1. In the dirt, and the count is 2-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. 2 outs. Foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The wind and the pitch. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
3-2.
2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Caught him looking for the K. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. The pitch. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
That's a strike.
2-1.
The 2-2 now. Got him swinging.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Altuve takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The 1-0. And a foul ball. The Dodgers up by 2 here in the last half of the third. Next offering upstairs. One down, base is empty. Just missed. Hit hard, that gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Shortstop,
Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fought off foul. Altuve, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. The pitch. Chases that one out of the zone. Out number 2.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals just off the inside edge.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. Kyle Schwarber waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
This one in the air, center field. Edman in position. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for Houston. They trail it here 2-0. Game 1 of the World Series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Adolis Garcia. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a ball popped up. Bregman settles under it. Makes the grab, one away.
The batter, the catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Grounded out his first time. And the slider just misses.
Okay.
And another ball. Slice down the right side. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Taylor stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In the air, right field. Rooker makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Kyle Schwarber. And the pitch. Here's the strike up high. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Astros just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
The 1-1. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one found hard the other way. And a pitch. And downstairs. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one not close. And a count 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Now it's Alex Bregman. He reached on a walk his first time. That's down and in.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So the Astros lead 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Joey Gallo. The line to kick the pitch. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Framber Valdez getting ready to go. McCullers getting cranked up as well. The pitch. There's a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's a ball.
2-2.
And another ball.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. That's ripped. Base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Next to hit. This one in the air. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and out number 1 on the grab.
The right fielder, number 15.
Back to the top of the lineup. Josh Lowe steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Lowe measures 6 feet 4 inches, 205 pounds, and he won a Gold Glove last season. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. That one ran inside, almost got him. Man at first, 1 away. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty delivers.
Okay.
And that's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. He's already homered here in this one. Splits the plate. 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one misses, and the count even 1-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top of the 5th. And that's through there for a strike. Two on, 1 out.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And a pitch. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And they get Edman for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now, 1 for 2. The shortstop takes the ball. Gallo, the lead runner at second. Low on at first with 2 down. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0.
And he deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. On the ground to third. Rolls across the diamond, and that is the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Houston, and here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Jose Abreu.
And here it comes. That missed by a lot. And that is ball one.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. This to third. Caminero. To first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
The 0-1.
Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
1 and 2.
In the air, right field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That one catches the zone. Strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Dustin May, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Woods Richardson getting loose as well. Man at second. And that's outside. Left field. And that'll get John for a hit. Now a long throw home. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. One down, runner at first. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. That one is absolutely belted. Edman on the move, heading back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan.
Here's some real power at the plate. Yordan Alvarez.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Fastball for a strike. At the belt and fires. Hard hit right side. Slings to first, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and the home team down a run. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Framber Valdez.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, one-run game. Now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. A strikeout and a walk. A wind and the pitch. Right down to shoot. 0-1. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Matt Moore, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Murphy warming up as well. Left-hand batter waits. That one hammered but pulled foul. Next pitch misses inside. Going to count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now back, left fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Now the left fielder, Adolis Garcia. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that skips in the dirt. And now the lefty. And another ball. One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right field. Rooker hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. The wind of the pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And the pitch. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. Throw in is offline, so he'll get in there with a 2-out double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Chris Taylor now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. Throws to second. The tag out. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Astros 1. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Bottom of the 6th. And here is Kyle Schwarber. The right-hander back to work. That's inside. The pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Righty to the plate. And misses inside. Movement in the bullpen. JP Feyereisen appears to be getting loose. Smith also getting ready. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And the righty deals. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Left-hand hitter waits. In the air out towards right center. Edman in position. He's got it. And there's one down.
The batter, the catcher.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ohtani will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Now on the bump, Dustin May.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's in there. And that is strike one.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Foul ball there. The Dodgers leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
The pitch. And that's in the dirt. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Astros 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's Joey Gallo. Valdez back to work. And that's outside. Ball 1. Strike 1. The line of the pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next one misses. Full count, 3-2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And next for L.A., Junior Caminero. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Gets him to chase after that one.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
The right fielder, number
So digging in, Josh Lowe. First pitch just misses. Outside.
2 balls, no
2
strikes.
down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Penn Murphy taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So up next, Tommy Edman. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Next offered in there for a strike. It's strike 1 on Edman. And the right-hander deals. That one ripped, but foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Astros 1. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. The pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. May delivers. And ball 1. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So digging in, Jose Abreu. That one's in there. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
On the corner for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. No play. That's an infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Jose Altuve digs in now. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and the defense comes away with nothing. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Right through there for a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Houston, here's Mookie Betts now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a pitch. Murphy, in his 5th season, he throws a slurve, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. The Astros have some action in their pen. Joe Barlow, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Moore, the lefty, warming up as well. Next pitch off the plate. Now 2-0.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball. And a pitch. That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
So man aboard, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. That clips the corner. Betts on at first, nobody out. And that one fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact, just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Kicks and deals. That misses, and the count is 1-2. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. Pitching change here, Joe Barlow.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And up next for Los Angeles, Adolis Garcia, 1 for 3. There's a strike. The pitch. Hammered, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Smith in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The 1-1. Smith checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went, says Dave Lawrence. The Dodgers trying to break this one open. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that's down and away. The 2-2. And that just misses.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Two on, one out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And he deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Taylor in the box now, takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Now the 0-1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The other way. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. In there. He's safe. It's 5-1.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed it. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Matt Moore.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Joey Gallo. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. 1 run is in. Hits the top of the wall. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. It's 7-1.
Back-to-back base hits. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
1 out, runner at second. Junior Caminero now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. At the belt and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Ground ball Abreu. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh.
So the batting order turns over. Josh Lowe, the next to hit. Wouldn't chase that time. And that one fouled off. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Tommy Edman.
Jose Urquidy comes on now.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Two outs, runner at first. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a strike. The 0-1. Tapped in front of the plate. Over to Abreu. And they get Edman for the out. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Astros 1. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back.
The home team is hoping to find a way to rally Boog, but the odds aren't in their favor. Safe to say game one isn't going the way they wanted.
That one drifts inside. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. JP Fireisen up and throwing. Smith getting cranked up as well. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swings through that one.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Good eye in that spot.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Fly ball to right. Makes the grab, and that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. The wide to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate, but the hands are still stinging after that one.
The wind to the pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch misses.
1-0.
The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. And there's a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Adolis Garcia. That catches the corner. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And here it comes. And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 to count. Line drive. Altuve slings to first. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Astros 1. New pitcher for the Dodgers, J.P. Fireeyes.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
The Astros, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
The pitch. That one off the mark. Ball 1. That's a little bit low.
2-0.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. And the righty deals. And another ball.
3-2.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On to first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ball 1, no strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Abreu stands in now and watches strike 1. The pitch. Lifted to left, and that should do it. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take game 1 on the road.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 7 runners on base. For the Astros, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors, they left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes.